Alrighty, in this tutorial video we'll look at the second question in last year's Specialist Mathematics exam. So we've got a fairly routine vectors question here. So the first part is asking us to work out what AB is as a vector. And here we just take the second point, subtract the corresponding component of the first point. So we have 3 minus 0, 2 take minus 3, 2 take 1, and of course simplifying all that we just end up with the point 0, 5, 1 as our vector. Alrighty, moving on to the next one. Here we want to use the fact to work out the area of a PB. We can use vectors to do this, and we can use the cross product. And the formula that we want to use here is we want to use half the modulus of AP cross AB. So we want to pick two vectors here coming out from a particular point. In this case we're going to pick the point A. So we've already worked out what AB is, so we can work out what AP is as well, following a similar process. So here we're going to get AP is going to be 4, subtract 0, which is 4, minus 1, subtract minus 3, so that's going to be 2, 3 take 1, again is 2, so we end up with a vector there. So putting all this back into here, we're going to have a half I, J, K. I need to put in, obviously use the correct terminology here, notation, and we put in the vector AP first, 4, 2, 2, 3, 5, 1, and working that out then, we get a half I times 2, 5, 2, 1 plus J times 2, 1, 4, 3 plus K times 4, 3, 2, 5. Simplifying all that, it's going to be, and we'll put it back into component form here. So that's going to be 2 subtract 10 minus 8, 6 take 4 is 2, 20 take 6 is 14. Definition of the modulus. At this point we just put into the calculator. So it's a half square root of 264, which is going to give us an answer of 8.12 square units. There we are. So that's part B finished. Now, finishing off part C here, what we're going to use is the fact that for this triangle, if we're staying on this line AB, and if we're doubling the area, we're staying on this line, so therefore this angle's got to be the same. So if you use the fact that the area of a triangle is one length or half of one side times the other side multiplied by the angle between them, if we're keeping the angle the same, we're keeping this side B the same, then the only way we can double the angle is to double the length of this side. So in this case, effectively what we need to do here is double the distance from A to C. Let's put C here. This distance from A to C must be double the distance from A to B. So if that's distance of 1, then that has to be a distance of 1. So in other words, the ratio AB to BC must be a ratio of 1 to 1. So let's put that into practice. So we draw that in there like this. We've got A, we've got B, we've got C. We put our origin in there. So if we go from let's say O to C, it's the same as going from OA plus 2 lots of AB. So therefore OC is 0 minus 3, 1 plus 2 lots of AB, which was 3, 5, 1. Combining these, we get 6, 7, 3. Therefore C is the 0.673. So again, a fairly straightforward application of our vectors knowledge here, but using this ratio factor here up the top here. Okay, so that pretty well wraps up question 2. So next video we'll move on to question 3.